Nah. All right, this is free. All right, was good.
Okay.
You know, we got the B16 gang, also known as the Table Minorities, also known as the Clowns of Gotham, also known as the Jobbers Incorporated, also known as I don't know some other shit, bro.
I got guns.
I already started recording, so we can jump into it. Let's go.
Mad guns. All right, let's do it.
All right, so Twitch, we were talking about Twitch.
Twitch streamers, Twitch interactions.
Yep.
Trying to feel validated.
Shout out to some of our boys on Twitch, man.
True, man. My heart goes out to the simps. They don't know anything better for themselves.
That's true.
I don't know where to begin on this one, man. It's
I
a
got
little weird.
guns.
Nah, bro. When you hear that, thank you for donating $5. Doja Cat Lover 59.
Yep.
That's how you feel validated.
Enrique's mother has already made a guest appearance on the podcast.
Oh my god.
That's a fact. But nah, look. Here's the problem. Mark was getting to the nitty gritty, and it's just that people feel that they have somehow formed a relationship with the streamer, that they know the streamer because they watch them for mad hours, even though the streamer has never done anything to interact with the audience besides seeing the donation and reading a couple names. They feel like a connection to them. That means that the streamer owes them things and that they expect things from the streamer to do them, and you just end up getting disappointed because, as we all know, you never want to meet your heroes because they always disappoint you.
I felt that.
As I learned this weekend.
As we've all learned through, at some point in life, I'm sure we've all learned that the hard way. But
Bro,
especially with these Twitch streamers.
And
a lot of
most
of the time is a lot of the streamers are female, and then all the Sims come out.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. Cause it happens like on the big scale with everyone, but the point where it happens most is like all these guys showing up to the female streamers page and they start violating with donations.
And I want to clarify, nothing against female streamers. It's just
absolutely not.
It appears that those streamers, in fact, go get paid. Those streamers are the ones where like the worst comes out.
Exactly.
No, it's not. A lot of female streamers. It's not. A lot of the times, it's not even their fault. It's just the
No, it's not. It's just that the boys start pulling up, right? And then they're like, okay,
the incels are pulling up.
They're just like, okay, we're just gonna slide $5. She's gonna read my name. It's about to be lit.
People think they get the relationships mixed up. Where, all right, I'm making a YouTube video, right? That's straight business, okay? I talk to people about the product, we interact and everything in the comments and everything. But people think on Twitch it's a personal relationship. Nah, man, that's a business. I got bills to pay. That's why I'm accepting donations right now, okay? And they don't see that. They donate money. They're like, oh my god, my favorite streamer is gonna read my name, right? And a lot of times it's to the detriment of themselves. You heard how many people have like been homeless because they keep donating to Pokemon and they don't stop?
Yeah.
Bro, that auto substitute also hits though. Like no cap, because you turn it on, you're like, yeah, I love supporting my favorite streamer, and that shit keeps going.
And the next thing you know,
you're gonna get.
You're at like $60. You're like,
bro,
man.
they said they said she belonged to the streets, bro. You gonna end up in the streets if you do something with it. You gonna end up on the streets.
Bro, my man's lives behind the Starbucks. Did you hear about that?
This is literally like, it's like you could almost, and this is definitely 100% a joke, but this shit reminds me of like the crack epidemic, where just niggas will do anything to pay for it and to get crack, and like people now just sub it so much and pay so much money, they just end up on the streets. This is like crack to a lot of people. So they can get their 5 seconds of glory, and then they can clip it, and then fucking.
Yes, and then
that's a really good
Mark,
point.
If you want to bring up the clips, and how people just go and clip like the weirdest, like the weirdest and most and for most people, what they would find as the most like provocative parts of the stream,
Oh, absolutely.
that no one is going there because as we were doing before this, Mark was having trouble even finding clips in the first place. Like
There's
no,
so many clips of just upskirt or
exactly,
you know.
Or,
like,
or like she gets up from her chair. And
Yep,
you can
yep.
see it on,
Exactly.
like, you can see it on YouTube because it's like, because you pull up and you type in Pokemon or like another female streamer, the first thing that comes up is thick.
Oh, and another
Every
thing too,
single time.
you have all these YouTube channels that upload the VODs and everything, profiting off of these streamers, but it's just the same cycle of let me upload something very lewd and provocative that's gonna get me views, right? Like the same
it's
people
like-
clipping,
yeah,
uploading.
the
thumbnail.
thumbnails and the titles. It's the thumbnails and the titles. I mean,
Opening
there's some
shows
squats and
ass.
she looking kind of bad. Like, yeah,
Pokemon stands up.
Fuck, something. Anytime you try to guess a girl streamer name, is if it's something, it always like 50% of them are named like something Peach. It's like Lily Peach fucking showed her tits on stream or some shit. It's like, and then it's like a video and they're just like talking, and then like nothing
And it's
even happened.
Just some random dude found some sort of enjoyment from that clip and said, "All right, I'm just gonna post this, and everybody's gonna love it."
And they be doing the most, cause like half of the time the thumbnail and the title are like it doesn't even happen. Like,
And yet,
these niggas-
it gets a
these
whole
niggas
lot
will
of
get-
views.
Yep, you playing with
They
the
get off-
algorithm, man.
People get off to girls doing normal shit live.
Oh shoot, wait, I forgot. We should have introduced ourselves so people.
Well, that's a fact. That's a good thing to remember for. The
Hey
next
man,
time.
first
Well, you
episode.
know-
It's a trial run, okay?
Yeah, this is a good
My name is D
Inaugural.
Bobland.
good inaugural episode. I guess I'll go. I'm the young god, Monkey D. Luffy. They call me the son of Dragon, the son of Quan Chi. They call me Quachimoto.
Jeff.
They call me
His name is
Kevin's
Jeff,
brother.
everyone. His
My
name is
name
Jeff.
is,
That's a fact.
Oh wait.
Go.
My man's Mark is here. What's up? All right,
Go.
yo, what's up? This is Roger's base.
I'm CLO. I'm the one with the fucking loud ass people in the background.
The Bokuto
also known
apologist.
as
Shut up.
also known as fuck soccer, fuck dominoes, fuck
Yup,
video games,
yup.
fuck Haikyuu, fuck anime, fuck
Yo,
shonen.
it's
Fuck
fuck
everything.
everything right now.
But that's for another podcast, fellas.
Yeah, that's for another time.
I wanted to bring something up. I think Twitch, as an idea, is a really like good platform because when you pay for something, right, in the world, right, IRL, you go to a restaurant, it's like custom to donate or not donate, but you give like 15% tip, right? And that's like a standard culturally, right? But Twitch is different because you decide how much you want to support the person directly, right? And to me, that seems like a really good idea because I don't have to deal with, oh, you're only supposed to give 15 or 30% is too much, right? Like, you give how much you want and you have that freedom. But the problem is people, like, they get addicted to it. It's like a real addiction, man. I'm talking like Dokkan Gacha game type level addiction where you get your check, man. I got my disability check or something. I got to give some money to my streamer. It's like, it's a good system, but I think there's maybe like too much freedom, and like Enrique said, people be getting hooked on it like crack. I don't know if it's like, that was a joking analogy, but like it's kind of like there, you get hooked.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the same vein that people say that love is a drug, attention is too, and it's not even literal attention. It's just you
Fake attention.
constantly like what's the word? You're kind of imposing your own feelings upon this person that doesn't know you exist.
Bro, and it's not even like they're doing anything. Like they're just like playing. They're doing normal shit. How people are so fucking horny nowadays that they will get off The girls playing video games, my nigga. Bro,
And it's
you
not
look.
even for support. It's not even for normal support, like $5 because I love your content. Like it's
Right,
not
right. Is I
it's
want
not like
attention.
that. Yeah, it's just yeah. I just want to be noticed in this environment where nobody cares about anyone because I'm sorry, but on Twitch, first the chat is going by fast. Like it's a live chat, right? So it's not like YouTube where you can like talk with people after a video is posted or whatever. Nah, it's happening in the moment. No one cares about anyone. It's just donations happening, content's going, which can be fine normally. You know, you're just having fun while the stream is going on. But then it just becomes like this battle for attention, and you just wanna be noticed and shit.
And I've remembered this. I have some personal experience with this actually, right? Back in the day when I played Dokkan, this is like early, right? We were just joking about D-Money. I used to be a member of his channel, right? You know, when YouTube rolled that feature out.
Yeah.
But that was because like I liked D-Money's work. He was a small YouTuber at the time. I got the income. Let me support him, right? I'm not simping, and D-Money's D-Money. I'm not gonna be simping for D-Money, right? Some people might, but not me, right?
Yeah.
And I bring this up because I was just thinking about, you know how they have like, oh, if you're sub to me, you can join my special sub Discord,
Exactly.
right?
Yep.
And for me, when I was in there, it wasn't for me to like talk to D-Money. It's just like, oh, we got a bunch of people in a community like that. D-Money might be a. It wasn't that when I looked at the Discord, it wasn't that it was a D-Money Discord. It looked to me like a Dokkan Discord, right? And D-Money was a part of it. That's what it felt like. Okay, but I know for most people, it's
But
like
you would get like ads. You would get like ads when you went live and shit like that.
yeah. But like, I didn't even use it to specifically like talk about him. It was just like, oh, there's a bunch of cool people here that are talking about Dokkan when I was interested in the game, right?
Yeah.
But I know for people, it's gonna be like, oh my god, D-Money's online. Let me talk to D-Money. You know, let me like interact with him. Blah blah blah. Right? Like that's where it gets into problem territory for me. So I'm wondering if y'all have thoughts on that.
I mean, I haven't experienced that personally. I mean, I have been in, because sometimes like I actually happened a couple months like when I was watching a stream and I actually got a gift sub. I was like, yo, shout out to my man's word. He gave me a gift. So I automatically said, word, I'm gonna join the Discord. That's my guy. I can't wait. Let's see what's popping. And as Mark stated, and as you would think it would go, bro, it was I mean, it was a cool group of people, but like, I'm not really, I wasn't there for them, and there was no chance of me ever having with the streamer, so I just left. I said, okay, like there's nothing for. But I could see why people might think that that they expect things out of that, like, oh, now that I paid this money and I got access to the server, it's about to be lit. I'm about to be talking to the streamer, whatever. We're boys now, but no, it's not like that. It's a transaction. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing that I think what people get caught by is the way you sub bigger tiers you have a lot of
You're starting to cut off.
Okay, I thought that was my.
never mind.
By the way, I'll let y'all know in the chat if my call messes up, so you can repeat yourselves. So just keep an eye on that.
Gotcha.
The shit like on Twitch. Am I good now?
Yeah.
All right. No, the bigger Twitch accounts will have like tier subs, and like they're like in people's minds they'll think like, okay, if I just climb up the ladder in terms of like subbing more and like becoming like a higher tier sub and like potentially becoming a mod or an admin on the Twitch chat or whatever, like they'll pay more attention to me. Yeah. But I mean, like, number one, if you're simping for like someone who got like thousands of viewers and shit, like your chances are low. And you're just gonna be spending money and like it might not even happen. And like, yeah, I don't think if that's your goal watching Twitch, I think Although
Just
like
don't
I
expect much from that.
don't expect much. Donate because you should donate because like you like the content, not because
Exactly.
like you're trying to like get in somebody's pants or some shit like that. That's
Yeah,
corny. That's
and
corny.
kind of on that note of like enjoying the content, like when we say enjoy the content, like just digest it and interact, and then support if you want to see more of it. It's not like
Yeah, no,
oh
don't beat your
like
dick to him. That's not
exactly
not that type of.
exactly, and also you shouldn't just obsess over have that be the only thing going for you. Like
Right.
oh, watching this person is the only thing that brings me joy.
And that's the problem
Fuck
with
that
these
shit up.
channels is what else are you gonna do when you like if I watch an Invader V, right? That's how you say it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Invader Vi.
Yeah.
Invader
No,
Vi, whatever. Her,
Nigga could be Alex Valle, better.
Alex Valle. Okay,
Alex Valle.
look. I'm watching female Alex Valle stream, right? You see the way the camera's set up.
That
You
was
see
fun.
what she's wearing. What else would I be watching that for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you gotta learn how to confirm it to EX for you, bro. That's it.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, just chatting is like the biggest. Fuck up
Yo,
quick.
yeah, that's a fact.
Just chatting is
truly the
the
biggest.
patient zero for.
Yeah. Just chatting is PG-13.
Nah, because at first you'd be like, wow, like a format where like I don't even have to be playing anything. I could just talk to the viewer. But that's not what it is. That's not what people. It's just they sit there, like they were saying. You see how the camera's set up on the streams. See what's being. The content that's being done there is minimal. There's nothing really of substance going on, and that's not to be disrespectful. That's just to say you're not there to listen to whatever nonsense being said, and that's kind of the issue.
And like, I'm gonna say one thing: the girl streamers, like this is I'm not double. I'm not trying to impose like y'all gotta wear like baggy Billie Eilish hoodie jacket
Yeah.
type shit. Like y'all wear whatever y'all want as long as it's legal. You're not fucking showing up like
Yeah, you're not doing
Looking
shit
like-
against
looking
the
like-
Twitch rules or whatever.
yeah, looking like fucking Ursa Scarlet out this shit with the fairy tale shit.
Yeah, and I mean, there's also kind of a problem because of that. Because it's like, listen, like some people just have big titties and that's it. So it's not like, oh, she's wearing big titties and a tank top. She gotta go. It's like that was out of her control. Like it's not. It's nothing.
Oh, hold up. Alright, fellas, we're having some technical difficulties on my end, and as I'm the one recording, you can't hear anybody else. So, I'm just fill the air until the call comes back. It's gonna be awkward silence, so I'm gonna try to fill it by talking nonsense. Nonsense. It really died. I don't know, I have Wi-Fi. I don't know what totally happened to the call. Maybe Discord totally died. Oh, there it is. Well, you can't see this, but Discord just died. So, I'm gonna be chilling and waiting. In the meantime, let's talk about some stuff. In front of me, I got The Wire DVD box set. You guys should watch The Wire. Great TV series. It's about life in Baltimore. It's really deep show. Tells you a lot about the life that people live there. You know, it's real. It's raw. And that's the type of TV I think people should be watching. You know, seeing real stuff, not superficial stuff, not surface level things. Real things that attack the problems that are affecting, you know, places, countries. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what makes The Wire such a great show. And Discord's still dead. Sorry if you heard that truck outside. We still recording. We still live. We're out here in the streets. Okay. What else can I talk about? I got a candle here. Did you guys know that for candles, depending on I think it's the diameter of the candle, or maybe it's the diameter, you need to let it burn for a certain amount of time on the first burn. So like, there's like a time table chart that you can do. A certain diameter, you need to burn it for a certain amount of hours. And this is so that the wax burns evenly, or otherwise, like for me, I had this candle. It's my first candle I ever used. I burned it and it made like a hole, but there's like wax on the edges still because I didn't let it burn enough. So now it's just tunneling and there's just a bunch of unused wax. So make sure your candle's burning for the right time. You can look it up online. It's a blue scented candle. What is this? What brand is this? I'm not sure what brand this is, but it burns fine. Discord is still reloading, so we're still out here talking. Discord might be dead. Let me check if Discord went down. It might not be me specifically. Let's see, is Twitter loading? Twitter's loading kind of slow, but it seems to be. Yeah, the Twitter's up. Okay, let's see if Discord is down. Let us see if Discord is down. Internet is slow. Oh, there's the internet. Oh, could it be me? Could it be me? Let me switch up my Wi-Fi. 5G. Damn. First episode in shambles. Completely broken. I'm not strong enough. I'm not reliable enough. Is Discord down, or was it my internet? Could just be the internet. No problems at Discord. Damn, that's crazy. That means it's my fault. Control R. Oh god, we're back. It was my fault. Fellas, I apologize. I'm just taking up so much of your time talking about The Wire and candles. Don't worry, I have other things on my desk to talk about if the call crashes again. We're back. We're back. Fellas, hello.
Yeah, what's up?
I was just talking to myself for a little bit, trying to keep the thing going for a second. Alright, Jalen. Oh, Jalen's on mute. Jalen was talking about something. Does anybody recall what he said so that the viewers can...
about like how it's different. Like there's different levels. It's not just like a nice looking girl that has like features that were blessed to her by God, like just playing a game or something. Nah, it's like you're doing it on purpose. You're like asking for subs, all that stuff. Like he was just trying to differentiate like between a normal streamer, like may look attractive or whatever, but it's just doing anything, not trying to incentivize anything.
Yeah.
Compared to the people who like try as hard as possible.
I think my issue with it is that it's the platform. Like if you want to do that, there's other platforms for that, you know? I feel like it kind of makes a mockery of the platform, like the chatting section. Like if you want to do that stuff, sure, do it somewhere else. I mean,
nigga, just do an Instagram live stream
or something. I don't know.
Do something else.
Yeah, cause like all the other streamers that are out here, you know,
I feel like that
they just get violent.
The quality of those streams isn't there. It's just not matched with some of the best of Twitch. You know, I don't know if that's Twitch content. I might be wrong. Maybe and Twitch is okay with it. But
my thing is that people like, well, how do you know that like whether a girl is like hoeing out on purpose or like trying to do shit on purpose, or if it's like it's just the body she's given, because it could be worked both ways. It's like, bro, don't act stupid with. You'll know. If you fucking have lived life and like understand human interaction, you will know when someone is when someone is trying too hard to sell their body and like do all this shit, and when it's just and then like the other, like as opposed to them being like just it being on accident and them not trying too hard.
Which I want to clarify is fine, right? Like, just your body, do whatever you want. Nick, but like,
bro,
this is Twitch, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's not.
What can you do? Puncture them? Like, what are you gonna do? Fucking, you can't like
puncture them.
Yeah, bro, deflate.
What are you gonna do? I don't know. Like, you can't do much. Like, you're not. We're not gonna blame you for being born, like, and genetics taking over. You didn't choose. Unless you did choose to get, I mean, that's
powerful.
Another thing.
That's another. That's fine
it's
too.
Your choice. It's your choice. I'm not gonna fucking. What am I gonna do? get mad at you for getting plastic surgery, then it's your choice. You whatever consequences that good or bad that leads to, that's your thing. That's for you to deal with.
Just don't take advantage of dysfunctional
We
people.
support sex workers in these streets, okay?
That's a fact.
No,
But
because
Twitch is not.
Twitch is
a
not
sex
the
worker
place to
site.
do it.
because Twitch and on the like people, like they're brilliant. Like if I'm taking a purely unbiased, like bro, they're brilliant doing.
Yeah, nah,
Like
yeah.
they're taking advantage of incels who have never had female interaction. Like they think that this shit is like normal, and like that they can just and it's so brilliant. It's just you're just taking advantage of dumbass so, and like I don't know.
Nah, it's a
Like,
powerful combo because Twitch, right? What you think of games, right? You think of games. Gamers are coming. Oh, we love gamers, right, guys? Gamers are the best. They's out here. They pull up
and
on the block and then they see, oh, just chatting. They probably talking about like Ocarina of Time or some shit. Let's check in. And then they just see some shit and they're like, oh, word, okay.
Oh, word?
That's where the cycle of oppression begins.
You pull up with the Ryuji classic. Is this for real?
dude, and the thing is like, dude, on Twitch you expect like you go on Twitch, a lot of gamers are guys. So like when you see a girl gaming, it's already like ding like the in the incels like their hormones are already going off. It's like
Yeah.
a girl liking the same thing that
Somebody
I
that
like.
can understand me.
A girl that will understand what I like
Yeah.
and laugh to video game shit that I do,
Yep.
bro. I've never had that before. Hold up,
And
that's
it goes
crazy.
it goes one or two ways. You either get simp following, or people just drag you because you're a girl and they don't they don't even give you a chance.
exactly.
That's the true L. Like it's one or the other, man. You're not gonna get a winner.
You're gonna
Yeah,
have to deal
the
with
problem is
some
when
sort
you get tied up with like the rest of the crowd, man. Like you just get
Oh,
hated
yeah,
on for no reason.
she's just a gamer girl trying to get attention. She's
Yeah,
just an e girl trying to, bro.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
like
definitely the problem.
it's definitely a lose. It's definitely a risk, and the business of streaming is not for the faint of heart. Like if you care
Yep.
too much about what people say,
Yeah,
you can't this is not for you. Like
That just goes with anything that has to do with marketing
entertainment.
yourself.
social media, money, interaction with people that you'll never know that just show up randomly. Yeah, that always happens.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And another thing, I was talking to Moise Jalen about this, like while Mark was fixing.
Well, I was
the
talking
call.
about candles. Yeah.
Bro, like a lot of people, like Moise and Jalen were talking about how people feel like entitled to shit once they like pay money.
Oh yeah,
So, like-
facts.
And I'm like, bro, people really forgot what the definition of a donation.
Yep.
Like a donation isn't the same as you going to the barber and like getting your hair cut and like paying to get a haircut. You expect to get a haircut. Like you donate because like you like the person. Like a donation is like you expect nothing back. You just want to give them money because like you have faith in them and like you want to support them out of the kindness of your heart. Not because you expect them to do some shit. It's not like a fucking goods and services type shit. It's a fucking donation. If I donate to the Red Cross Foundation, I don't expect them to give me shit back.
I don't expect a lap dance.
I don't expect them to send 5 hookers to my apartment and then like do shit with me. Like no.
But what's funny is that like the examples you got, like it's not even that. Like people just expect like more interaction than than just like a simple thanks for your donation. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
That's all I get
Like,
from
not-
from foundations I donate.
And then on top of that, like you think to the other end, right? Or at least kind of in the earlier stages of getting donations, it's like these random people are dropping exorbitant amounts of money on you for putting in minimal effort. You know how awkward that is.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Thanks. Shout out.
Damn, I really
Like,
damn, I
yeah,
really,
what are you supposed to say? Oh, thank you. I mean, of
Feels
course, no,
moving
no,
my
no.
chair
And
here.
when it like you could be grateful, of course, for what people are giving you, but like you can't expect people at every turn, at every donation to be like, oh, thank you so much. You're the
Oh
greatest thing
man.
that's ever happened to me. You're like,
she's gonna like call you and DM you and say thank you. And she's like,
yeah,
what?
exactly.
You
Like,
know what the
nah.
most cringe is? Donation wars. What
Yeah.
are
Oh,
you
that's a
doing, bro?
fact.
What are you doing?
That's a fact.
What is that? What is that?
It's just when
Okay, so
two
one guy,
people race
yeah.
race to donate more, and it just becomes
So you know how
attention-seeking content.
it'll say like
That-
top
that's-
streamer
that's just-
or top
that's like
donator,
bullshit.
top donator, and then some guy drops $100, and then some other simp is like, well, not even simp, right? Well, simp is supposed to allegedly for females or whatever. I see this on like Noah J. You know, he's a Call of Duty streamer. People donate and they try to one up each other. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
What at that point, it's not about supporting the streamer. It's about I want the most attention.
Yeah. It's about protecting your ego.
I'm flexing my money that my parents got for me, and me doing basically nothing to get the money and wasting my parents' credit card.
It's powerful, man.
And think about
How my family
Yeah.
has more money than yours. That's basically what it is.
and think about little kids watching, right? Like, you know, the guy donating $1,000 is probably some computer science engineer or whatever. But little kids are thinking like, man, I want to talk to my favorite streamer. Like kids that don't know how to think yet, right? They don't know how to like construct
Yeah,
thoughts.
exactly.
They get stuck in that. That's
Well,
why I
they-
really appreciate when streamers are like, by the way, guys, you don't have to donate. Like, it's just if you want to or whatever, right? That disclaimer, I like that because you have a lot of kids that can't distinguish that. Like, they don't have the mental capacity yet as, like, small little kids to, like, realize, oh, these people are donating because, you know, they're losers or
Yeah,
whatever, right?
they think that that's the only way to like participate in a stream by
Yeah, man, it's pretty bad. Like I feel like Twitch should have one of them old school like Club Penguin type commercials where it's like you need to ask your parents' permission before going on.
Yeah.
Because like all the amount of little kids that are on and are trying to do Twitch is like, bro, you're not built for.
Wait, how does Twitch not have a Twitch Kids yet? That's crazy.
That's true. I think that would be so good, man. Seriously.
Just
No,
have like a
no.
have like a parental.
It wouldn't work out.
Oh, well, if they did it right, not like YouTube, where a bunch of pedophiles start going in the comments.
Like now you just like, you know, Twitch Kids, you'll see a bunch of, I don't know, some Minecraft stream because can't you put on Twitch like what age you're going for,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
as long as somebody actually validates that.
No, but that's the problem. For most streaming platforms, it's like this stream is 18 plus, as in there's mature content. But like there's like no in between, and you can't get detailed with it. Like I might be doing, oh, I'm gonna build a Lego set, right? That might be a stream for kids, right? But the only difference I get is 18 plus. Like if I'm doing it while I'm drinking or something, well, that's an 18 plus stream or whatever, right? Like there should be for kids content where it's like safe and verified for kids to watch, and it's in a healthy environment, not, you know, throwing them to the wolves watching their favorite streamer play Fortnite, and then the chat is toxic and you've got like all these donos flying in teaching these kids bad, you know, habits.
And fucking your favorite Fortnite streamer drops the N bomb, and then they think it's cool now. Like it, bro. Like I just think that there should be like just like how the Switch has like the parental control type shit.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like parents learning more about Twitch and like fucking being able to like just at least like fucking control what their kids watch at that age. Like when they get older, like but you get to high school, bro. You watch a few Fortnite people. You're dropping some N bomb, and then you see, and then from that, because at that point on, you need to learn that like that shit like firsthand how to say that no, that shit is wrong.
Right.
You
Yeah.
can't have your parents. You can't have your parents fucking hold your hand the entire way through. Tell you like at that point, your parents should have already established what is right and what is wrong, and like
Yep.
you should have already you should have already like you should already be able to be like, okay, this shit is like I don't understand. 15 and 16-year-olds, like, bro, like they're immature, yes, and like they might be thinking that like, this shit is like that like
Bless
they might just be doing shit for like jokes and that
Mhm.
shit is funny, but like I don't know. I mean, it's a very difficult thing to talk. Like it's a very difficult thing to like pinpoint.
Mm-hmm.
you. Yep.
Anyways, like I don't know. Y'all want what y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to talk about other shit? I'm starting to get. I don't know.
Is there anything else wrong with Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh, I will just say real quick. I hate how if you don't want ads on somebody's channel, you have to sub to them specifically. I don't have money like that, bro. Like, if I watch like 4 people, I'm really gonna be spending at least $20 a month to not get ads on their streams. That's kind of vile. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, bro, just get ad block.
That's the thing, bro. Like, I think I'm grown past ad block. Like, I understand that having ad block negatively affects the person I watch and I want to support them, but these ad breaks be vile, bro. Like, so that's why I don't use Twitch.
People who use ad breaks and them shit. Fucking
Yeah. I mean, it's really corny to run an ad in the middle of a live stream, just in general.
Yeah. Like, there's a few streamers who, I know this one guy, Sajam, right? Fighting game guy. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, somebody remind me to run ads,"
shout
and
out
then
to Sajam.
fact, shout out to Sajam, and he's like, "All right, guys, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna run some ads now, right?" Like, he stops the content. That's great. Instead of like, "Oh, I'm in the middle of a match. Let me run some ads." You know, that's just streamer etiquette, I guess.
Exactly. Or if it's like a live reading of like advertising something, like you're in the middle, you're like, "Oh, shout out to Dollar Shave Club." You know what I mean?
Ridge Wallet.
What's that Manscaped shit?
God.
Yeah, apparently that shit is garbage. As a beard keeper myself, I watch from time to time I watch like YouTubers, like beard YouTubers, and like they all did reviews of the Manscaped shit, and they all said that it was bad.
Of course.
It's actually pretty fun. So Manscaped, we're probably never ever sponsoring us.
Bro, you gotta review it. That could be something.
It's just gonna be 5 minutes of.
Oh my god.
This is ass. Don't bite.
Oh, do you know what? All right, podcast idea. Let me write this down. We gotta review Who Killed Captain Alex and what was the other one with Wesley Snipes?
Who killed Captain Alex?
Bad Black.
Bad Black. We gotta review those on call. Gotta have like a hour 30-minute long discussion.
Bro.
Listen. I fell asleep in the middle of Bad Black, but from what I saw, I put it over Who Killed Captain Alex.
Bro, we have a great history with Who Killed Captain Alex having fucking written the.
That's true. We gotta talk about that too. We have to talk about that.
Spanish subs for Who Killed Captain Alex.
We're really a part of history. That's crazy, huh?
Yo, I'll never get over no Gabe. It's not just arigato. Arigato gozaimasu.
I can't find the screenshot. I know someone has it. Somebody has it.
Ariel leaves.
By the way, if you're wondering, Moises isn't here because he's been summoned. Okay, he stopped talking a while ago. I don't know if you've noticed that, fellas.
He's been summoned.
Absolutely.
You know.
No, but Jalen, was that accurate? You've taken a year of Japanese now. You can tell me if I was right.
Oh yeah, you were right. I think I'd have to see what characters you put down. But I'm pretty sure you're not wrong.
I think I just threw the Romanji on. I don't even know.
Romanji and Kanji.
Listen,
And then there's Sanji.
if you ask me, anything other than what is Japan or like Sunday in kanji, I won't be able to tell you nothing. Or book, that's
Look,
it.
we're gonna have to talk about this because I'm taking it next semester, so you're gonna have to guide me, okay? But that's for later.
I can count.
Alright, what is movie?
The kanji from 1 through 4, huh?
Whoa, tell me some shit in Japanese.
All right.
Speak Japanese.
All right. Let me think.
Man's got a
Say
plan.
who killed Captain Alex in Japanese.
No. Actually,
All right.
He's struggling.
誰はキャプテンアレックスを殺しましたか？
Wow.
Whoa!
We got Mr. Worldwide over here, bro. That's crazy.
コッパの第5ブロックだ。
チャンスボール
Is this the volleyball? It sounds like the volleyball.
Yeah, bro.
ほー、第5なスコップだ。おー。おー。ヘリー。おー。
Bro.
I wonder if you can hear my mom in the back. Apologies if you
No,
can't.
you can't. You can't.
Well, the mic might. I don't know.
Man, this weekend has just been L after
Yeah.
L
Yeah.
after L.
Bro, shout outs to the number one L taker this the past few days. Jalen and his
Mistress.
favorite his ex favorite female singer. The cat of Doja.
Bro,
Why don't you walk us through that,
Known as
Jalen?
Doja Cat.
Walk us through that.
Bro,
listen,
What?
I'll tell you.
You're the
exactly
expert.
What happened? Listen.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So on Friday, she released a remix of "In Your Eyes" with The Weeknd. I listened to The Weeknd project. It was alright. I like maybe 4, 5 songs off of it. But I'm not a Weeknd guy, right? But I hear this song and I'm like, bro, this is perfect. The greatest Weeknd song I've ever heard in my life, right? Is because Doja Cat's on it. She pulls up and breaks up the monotony and like adds energy and life to the song, as she does because she's goated. But around like Saturday night, right? Saturday morning, my sister's asking me like what I want for my birthday, and I'm like, bro, I want you to get me Hot Pink on vinyl. That's all I want. And everything was gonna be cool. I was gonna be in my room talking about fucking living in a picture, banging on my hotline. Was gonna be lit. But then like she made a face and I was like, huh? I was like, come on, Deja, you know I'm a simp. And then she asked me again at 10. She's like, are you sure you want it? And I'm like, yeah, what's up? And then I get a Discord notification from Mark. and
Wait, I broke the news to you? I thought.
Yeah, you were the first person to let me know what happened.
Oh, wow.
Because I didn't know. And all I see is that she's in like a tiny chat or whatever. And they're like, and they're just being like dicks or whatever. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Her entire persona is like an edgy suburban 14-year-old white kid. And I find that to be enjoyable. Because it reminds me of freshman year of high school. Like watching Filthy Frank and shit, right? And I'm like, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. But then Gabe pulls up, and Gabe drops the entire world. At this point, it's like 2 a.m. I'm scrolling through the hashtag for about 2 hours straight until 3 or 4 in the morning.
Damn.
I'm just depressed.
So what were you seeing?
All right, so it wasn't just that she was in the chat room like being ass, right? There was this song like didn't do nothing, whatever.
Yep.
I mean, I listened to it. It didn't sound like it really had like a solid idea behind it. But I guess people were mad at the fact that she even used the name. And in the moment, I kind of got caught up in the feeling. But looking back at it, it's just the title. She didn't really do anything with it, so it's kind of
I
whatever.
mean, that title's pretty bad though. Like,
Oh, absolutely. Like the title's bad, but it's not like she used it to radicalize a message. She just used it for shock factor. It's like Filthy Frank and Nickelodeon girls, or like uh, please stop calling me gay. You know,
true.
like
She made that. Did she make that one? Or is that somebody
no,
else?
no. That was Frank. That was Filthy Frank.
Oh, for the friend. Okay. Yep.
But it wasn't any of like the quote unquote racist stuff that put me over the edge. What put me over the edge was when Gabe sent me a video of her like drunk on the call or whatever, right? And she was just completely like belligerent, and everybody on the call was like just kind of clowning her. She was doing whatever she could for attention, and I was like, dang, like this is a terrible look, because people started doing the classic Twitter psychoanalysis, you know what I'm saying? And they said, oh, like because she never really had a firm identity as either black or white, she's trying to appease more to her white side because she's biracial.
I'm biracial.
By kind of playing up this edgy humor and falling in line with all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember I used to do that, like 8th grade, freshman year of high school. I was just doing whatever I could for attention, you know? But at some point, you got to grow out of that. And that's what made me go, you know what? This is a little too far. However, what was I going to say? Oh, last night, this was another L that I took.
Yes, tell us.
I got my PlayStation account got hacked.
Yeah.
The location, and the location was from Baghdad in Iraq.
Oh, Jalen, be very careful what you're about to say.
I know. A couple in my fit of anger, words were said. Not very kind words, all in a fit of rage.
And that's understandable.
Hey, man.
But then I was like, hey, I woke up this morning and I said, not even this morning, I went to take a shower. And I said, who am I to judge?
Bro, they always just chasing a bag.
Did you have a 180 and say, you know what? I don't blame them.
Well, who, the person that hacked my account?
Yeah. Was that it?
Oh, no, fuck that dude.
Oh, okay. Who was it? About Doja then?
Yeah, I had a 180 and I was
Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm never taking like the moral high ground, I guess, in a situation ever. Not that I was really overly committed to being on one side or the other. I was just kind of like, I was just kind of sitting by and just reacting to things as they came around. But yeah, so I'm never standing anyone ever again.
That's a shame. As Moises said earlier in the call, never meet your heroes, they'll just disappoint you.
Listen, I mean, I'm just gonna go back to streaming In Your Eyes remix, and I'm be like, hey, I like the song.
Man, best say, hey, check this out though.
Yo,
I
don't know how anybody was able to to deal with this with Jazz.
Oh, with XXX Temptation Chord?
Yes. Because this man was actually in these streets, like
abusing women,
beating women down into the ground.
Yup.
He pulled the Chris Brown times 10.
I have no idea how the 11 and 12-year-olds of the world were just okay with that.
Nah, bro. Sometimes you gotta punch the shit out of a girl, bro. You know, I punch my mom all the time. What?
Separate the art from the artist.
Separate the art from the art.
Come on, guys. Don't you guys all punch your moms? What?
Exactly.
I punch women. I punch my mom. when she doesn't buy me V-Bucks? What? What?
I mean, I'll still listen to her music, but I'm not gonna be like, I love her and I
No
stand by
longer
her.
in the simp army.
No longer in the simp army. I've turned in my papers. I've handed in my coat. It's over,
Man got his DD two
Bro,
14 and he said I'm gone.
well, welcome to the light, man. We only I only ever simp for one guy, one person in my life.
rap
That
monster.
man's that man.
Ray Mysterio. Did y'all know he killed somebody in Mexico?
Not August E. Rap monster, nigga. Rap monster. Rap monster's a cool guy. He's cool, but rap monster. August D. No, I'm talking about Beetlejuice, bro. How can you not stand Beetlejuice, bro? Bro, my man was given the immortal question. What's what is the number that is between 2 and 4? And then he said 25, bro. That's crazy. He said he's actually the fastest mathematician. It took him 0.5 seconds to answer that question.
He was
He's
before Big Shaq. Damn.
Dude, he was literally Beetlejuice literally answered that question, and the person asking the question during like the show was like, "Well, hold on, Beetlejuice." Like he didn't even comprehend what Beetlejuice said. He had to get Beetlejuice to say it again. That's how crazy it was. How
I'm
can
in
you not
pain.
stand somebody like that, bro?
That's funny. Spell
he's out here.
red.
BOUE.
Like, bro, boy, that's red. Bro, man, I don't know. It sucks. It sucks. The shit that happened. I mean, like just for people in general, or like black people and like mixed people in general, like the shit that Doja Cat has done. Because like a lot of mixed people get shit from both sides,
Yeah.
especially like they get shit from both sides for not being completely one or the other, and
Bobby
like
Biracial. Perfect example.
but Bobby Biracial just has to talk about his biracialitis during every song. Like,
I'm
I get it.
biracial.
I get it. You're biracial, fucking Bobby biracial. Like we get it, bro.
It was
You
such a
rap.
good Much Dank video, man. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
You could just like rap and like rap fast and rap about some other shit, bro. Crazy. That was cool. That's crazy. That's cool. What was that song? Oh my god! It's some rand. There's one Logic song that I like. He just talks about fade. Oh, fade away. I think it's fade away. I think that's what it's called.
Fade away. Wait.
I'm like, yo, that's cool, man. He's just rapping fast in the rhythm, and I don't understand what he's saying because I'm not about to break that shit down. But it sounds good. I'm vibing. It's good. I ain't hear one shit about no biracial either. But like, anyways, back like it just sucks because like that I don't know. I'm not gonna say that Doja Cat like set biracial people back 10 years or whatever. Like it's not. I think that what she did like it's bad, but like it's not like it's in the grand scheme of things. It's just gonna affect her, and
Yeah.
like people move on and she'll just her shit will just get messed up. But
Yeah,
like
but like everything just started going left when she tapped too hard into like the
yeah.
into like her like internet grown aspect of like
Personality.
a personality, you know? Because that doesn't have to do with the chats. It's more like what the I'm gonna show my boobs real hard. Like she
Yeah.
tweets random stuff like that all the time. But I think she should have been more conscious of like I guess like the insults are that we were talking about earlier on. Like
Oh, I'm
with
telling
Twitch
you,
and all
live
that.
by the insults, you die by the insults,
Absolutely. And she
bro.
she played with fire.
Play with
No
fire.
boobs
She
were
said she
shown,
go
and it
1 million
over.
plays on Say So. I'm gonna show my boobs real hard. She didn't show it. The insults got mad because they brought her shit to mainstream levels, and now her shit got fucked up. But there is one thing, and I'm gonna ask you, Jalen. Do you feel like her career trajectory in terms of like do you think she rose to like mainstream fame like too quickly to the point where it's like she kind of like got really famous very quickly and didn't really acclimate like because like there can be something said like if she just like got famous too quickly and like she couldn't like she didn't know how to shed her internet like shenanigans quickly enough to like
Mhm.
accommodate her being like now a mainstream like public figure because like back then when she was like not as famous as like now she is now like her doing the internet shit was like normal and fine because like that's like what
Mhm.
her whole thing was but like I don't know what do you have to say.
I don't think it has to do with the rate of how quickly she got famous. I think that it literally only went like she was carrying herself very well because after Moo went viral, like she didn't really do anything. She was just in her same rhythm of I go on IG Live, I hang out with people, I play beats, I make beats on stream, I make songs, I'll preview them because what she would do, and she doesn't do this as much anymore. But like after like Moo came out, she was still like I think she was in the studio for Hot Pink at the time, but this was after she had dropped Amala, which was her debut album. She was just on Instagram Live and she was making songs on stream about every night. And it was a fun time because she would like take input from people
Mm-hmm.
on like what samples to use, whether or not like hooks were good or things like that. And it would just be like a really clean, intimate setting, you know?
What Twitch should be.
Exactly. And she played that like really well. And then Juicy blew up. And then the god awful Tiger remix came out. Fuck Tiger for getting rid of the second verse of that song.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is that where that comes from?
Yeah, no. It's not from that song. It's from
Oh,
another Tiger song.
okay. Sorry. Continue.
But yeah, like she grew stably, in my opinion, because she just had really good music that was like really catchy and connected with people, you know. But I just think that her she tipped into the internet hat a little too hard with that one decision. So it's kind of like a Tyler the Creator type situation where he was just like earlier on, he was just kind of being an ass or whatever, just in public, online in general, and people like that because it reflected the state of the time. But now we're in a more, I guess, volatile, but sensitively volatile moment in internet culture. Because back then, people were just vile and it was just expected. But now people are violent are automatically checked for it.
Yes.
So I think
I it's
it has less to do with how she handled her career and more with how she handled the internet.
I mean everything in the world now is more is everything is more I don't want to say it's like it's more volatile than ever. Everything is more radicalized. Everything like it's a real sensitive and like I guess crazy internet wise period in time because like you say one shit and like one day you're out here and then the next day people turn on you for
Mm-hmm.
saying something and like people say that everyone's just being too sensitive which I mean there's a point behind that 'cause there's a point where like people start just doing shit because like for no reason but like then there again there's another thing to be said about like people just being out here and like fucking like trying to be like yo everyone's just too sensitive like as an excuse for just being like just blatantly like fucked up.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like there's you can't use that as shit as an excuse to like because like there's shit in the past that like that you can learn from is like it was a good thing or it could also be like a bad like we got rid of like slavery and like racism shit and like the segregation all that stuff and like that shit is good we learned from it we had that in the past there's no us becoming more sensitive doesn't mean and like that like you telling us that we're sensitive like because of like people because like we're getting mad at people being racist like come on man you
Yeah.
can't do that shit. But like, if somebody says some shit of or like says some shit about like I don't know, like fuck this guy or like something, I don't know. And like people just take it. Some people take it completely out of context or like I don't know. There's multiple examples. Right now, I'm not really thinking.
Keemstar. Dreamy,
Yeah.
creamy, creamy.
Fucking team lord, bro.
Well, before we get too far into that, fellas, let me bring Moises back in.
Yo, what's
There
cracking?
we go.
Yeah, what's up? How you doing, guys?
Yo,
Hope you doing well.
we were talking about Doja. You talking about the Doja Cat.
Yeah, I heard like the latter half of that. What did you guys mention like her apology? Like what y'all thought?
No, not yet. I
shit.
wanted to bring
Oh
that
no,
up.
I forgot to mention that because it was
I
forgettable and very whatever.
Yeah, it was like whatever, you know.
Didn't
That
she
shit
say
was-
like I'm biracial?
Nah, she said that she basically like admitted but didn't admit because she said that she was there but like that she wasn't any of the things that people were saying that she was doing, but she was there in the first place.
Mhm.
So like, I don't know.
Where is
Oh,
that? Her
wow.
Instagram?
Yeah, she posted on Instagram. She didn't want to post it on Twitter because, well, it's something I read online, so take it with a grain of salt. But somebody said that she didn't want to post it on Twitter, which is because that was where most of the drama was happening. Because Twitter just added in the whole delete comments feature
Yeah.
or whatever, or like block comments. But when you do that, your tweet doesn't circulate as well. Whereas on Instagram, it's like it automatically circulates the same way no matter what.
Right, because she has no comments on this post.
Yeah, because she blocked the comments.
Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm.
But it was just very like, oh, like I'll try to be responsible from here on out. And I hope that doesn't mean that she's like not gonna interact the same way with her fans that she did before in the past.
Right, it's such a shame because I mean I'm not a fan of Doja's music. Not that it's bad, it's just it's not my thing. But like I would love to have like some musician that I follow be that cool on Twitter. Like for real, she's cool on Twitter, man. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But all good things come to an end.
Like she definitely took up the mantle that was left behind by Felicia the Goat.
Man, it's Tyler, the will of D creator.
Creator.
Tyler D.
The sort of
Falling.
Tyler the Creator has to find another worthy user.
Man's really said falling off D chart.
Falling
Damn,
down these
that's so deep.
Falling down.
You know,
the
Igor is fire though, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I'm talking about Doja.
Doja falling
Yeah.
down D chart.
Yes.
Oh
I see.
yeah, like I don't think she's ever gonna be a super popular artist like how she was.
I don't know, cause this isn't controversy what breeds
Yeah,
popularity.
she's got
I
attention.
mean,
now.
yeah, but her thing was like
Y'all
trending
forget
for-
what y'all
for,
forget.
like,
Y'all forget
4
something
days
though.
straight. And it's not like she was super established like a Kanye or something. Even though that's a really extreme example.
Yeah. We'll just have to wait and see
Bro,
what her
honestly,
next ventures are.
like, yeah. Fuck, what was I gonna say? She's not as. It might be good for her to just go back to the more like just concentrated, like type of like popular or like crowd where like she like definitely I don't know what else. I was saying something and then I'm in the middle of playing GTA, so I'm just like fucking I space out.
No, you
I
good?
mean, What was I gonna say? I fucking forgot too.
The will of being.
Listen, if we're all forgetting, you know what I'm saying? I think it's about that time.
There we
You know what I'm
go.
saying? You know, this has been the corporation of tomfoolery. You know, Gamers Without Borders. You already know.
Gamers Without
You already know.
Borders.
Stan Lisa K-pop. You already know. Hashtag Chris Evans is over party. You already know. And don't
Oh
worry. Chase
wait,
it back.
I
Don't worry
remember.
about
I
what we're
remember
doing.
now, nigga.
So much screen.
Not only that, I remember that.
Quickly.
Shout outs to Big. Bro, once you start fucking with the K-pop fans on Twitter, bro, it's over. You're never winning. There's one thing you understand as someone who has dabbled and has taken an inside road into the K-popery and can like delve into the psyche of people and like understand what they're doing outside of a level of them niggas are annoying. like bro, you gotta understand, people, bro, they never lose. They travel in hordes. It's like you go outside and it's like freaking. What's a good example?
World War Z.
It's like the goddamn zombies from Last of Us.
They're not zombies. They're clickers.
No, and listen, The Last of Us isn't about zombies. It's about the cycle of violence.
Yo, stop. Can we stop now?
And this is where it's gonna be, fellas. Thank you for joining us.
Now we're going on to our social credit.
And that is gonna be the end of it in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.